It's a long time no see once again. I went to Tuesday morning for the first time in quite some time. I haven't even been watching anything on YouTube. I've been mostly buying craft supplies online these days. But, I really wanted to go. I felt stir crazy. So the first thing I'll show here are these embroidery needles that are on clearance. And what's interesting about these is that they say the price was 49 cents. And yes, sorry about the lighting. It's dark. There's not much I can do right now. And then it's got the 20% off clearance sticker. When it rang up, you guys can't read that at all, but you can see that those are zeros. It rang up for $0. It was free. It kind of focused a little bit there. I got no clue. My mom wanted those sewing needles, so those are for her. And then, first thing I pick up here is this pink paisley ephemera pack. It was $1.49, retail value of $3.99. It's got all this patriotic stuff. Very feminine. Some copper accents. I like it a lot. Love patriotism, you know. And if you want the numbers for any of these things, you know, just ask me because the camera won't focus on them. And then I got these Bow Bunny craft wood shapes. $1.99. Retail $4.99. It's got a ruler, an apple, some paper clips, a little, what are those called? The ribbons, the prize ribbons. There's a tag, a speech bubble, a banner, and a push pin. And, you know, I'm in school still, going to college this fall. Have not graduated yet. I've got a week left. Exams, don't have to take those, but week till I graduate. Week from today, actually. Oh, yes, and I'm going to be a teacher, that's what I was forgetting. So, those are cool. And I got this 6x6 chalkboard paper pad. It says it's $5.99 from Hobby Lobby, and that's interesting. I never really see anything ever from that says Hobby Lobby, you know, that has, you know, it's a Hobby Lobby brand at Tuesday morning, but, you know, I paid $1.99 for it, and there's 24 sheets. I just thought it was really cool because it's a chalkboard texture, and you can write on it like a chalkboard. It says, great for adding texture, flair, and more, which I agree with. Non-craft purchase, these batteries, Rayovac, they are alkaline. It says on the bottom, and alkaline batteries last longer than other types of batteries. Retail value $8.99. Rayovac is a decent brand, it's not Energizer or anything. I can't think. I know Energizer isn't the only brand out there, but it's the only one I can think of. And they also sold 8 packs of double A's, but those were $2.99, I think. So $5 for 16 is better than, you know, $3 for 8. Yes. And I never have batteries in this household. Everyone, you know, a house of 5. I've got, you know, my parents and then 2 younger brothers. So batteries can't be found anywhere. And I actually had a calculator that needed 4 AA batteries, and I was too cheap to buy batteries. I wanted to get my parents to buy me batteries. Yeah. Well, I didn't want to pay for them. I just ended up never using the calculator. I just borrowed one from my teacher every single day during school. There's some American Crafts brush markers. I have some Tombow brush markers. These are $9.99. Retail value $19.99. And those are better quality than these. But I love brush markers, and there are way more colors in this than in a Tombow brush pack. It has all the primary colors. It has 2 shades of yellow, 4 shades of green. There's a gray, there's a gold, a coppery, a silver, a bronze. There's a magenta, 3 different kinds of pinks, 4 blues. There's like a gray blue, 3-ish purples, all kinds of colors. I mean, you can see for yourself, but I know the lighting isn't so good, which is why I was listing off the colors. Oh, there you go. And yeah, there's just brush markers. I like to do calligraphy with them. I don't know how to do calligraphy, but I just write in cursive and make it try to look extra fancy. And I really, really love my brush markers. But, you know, Tombos are so expensive. The only pack I have, I got when it was on sale, and I used a 20% off coupon on top of it. So it was like $15 or $16 still, like, or around there. Might have been 13 to 14 with the coupon. I can't remember how much they retail for, but those are expensive, although they probably will last longer, you know, in terms of time, like deteriorating and stuff. I don't know. These don't say they're permanent anywhere, so, I mean, of course, everything will eventually fade away, but not to get too morbid there. Moving on. Happy Planner sticker books. I actually have some next to me. Last year, oh, picked up the wrong one. Last year they had Happy Planner sticker books at Tuesday Morning for $9.99. Here's one. Yeah, it says September 2017, so a year from now. And I thought $9.99 was a good deal. Now, at Michael's or Joann's? Yeah, there's not an S at the end of that. At Michael's or Joann, they can be $8 if you use a 20% off coupon when they're on sale for 50% off, which is a combination you don't see too often, but $9.99 is a pretty typical price to get those sticker books at the craft stores. But this is only $5.49, and there were several of them at my store, and I was very excited. There are actually some of these at my store, and I got this at Tuesday Morning for $9.99 last year too. It's a big Happy Planner size, the memory planner. It's got all kinds of memory type things, because some people like to use their Happy Planners as like scrapbooks, and I like that idea because, you know, the pages are already there. You just slap some stickers, glue some photos. You don't have to create each page, and it has a little small space for every single day, so you can write a little note every day. I do not do that. Wish I did. No, I keep a journal. That's enough for me. One day I will scrapbook, I think. But yeah, it's the Rainbow Pack, so it just has a bunch of functional stickers and some decorative boxes. Things like rescheduled, today, later, some quotes, get it done, and it's a bunch of different colors. And I want to get several of these, but I honestly, for one, this is the big Happy Planner size, and I used to use the big Happy Planner last year, but I switched to the normal size, the medium size, because there's more stuff for the medium size, and also the big one is big. It's like 10 by 12, and the classic, or the medium Happy Planner is like 8 by 10, so got only one of these. I really did hold back, and they also had some of the alphabet books for $5.49, which is a really good deal, because you can see that I paid $99 for this last year. Alright, and then finally I got two 12 by 12 paper pads. This is by Paper House. There are 24 double-sided papers. It says 8 specialty and 16 flat. Paid $4.99, retail $19.99, and it's called In the Wild, and I absolutely love this, because I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, but I love to hike. Now, I have not hiked in over a year, because nobody else in my family likes to hike, but this just appeals to me on a spiritual level, and I'm being completely serious about that, because I love the mountains and hiking, and I just feel so at peace when I'm, you know, just out in nature, and I can't see. Now, parks are fine, but if I can see the houses and the buildings, you know, it just doesn't feel the same. I love forests and the smells. Now, I don't fish, so that one's not really appealing to me, but let's see. Oh, I don't like the pattern on the back either, but if I cover up the gone fishing, look at that lake or whatever it is, and then the forest in the background. These hiking boots, and you can see the little foil on that tree there. Then I think this is supposed to be dirt. Really appealing to me. Just look at that grass and the mountains in the background. My hand is really starting to hurt. Yeah, I don't like that, but I don't really like double-sided paper pads. Yeah, I mean, more bang for your buck, I guess. And they're good for certain projects, like making envelopes or something. But the thing I don't like about them is that I feel like I'm wasting the patterns that, you know, I can't see. Like, if I'm gluing down a piece of paper that's double-sided, then, you know, obviously, like, the print on the back, no one can see. So it just feels like a waste to me. I think these are bike tracks. This one is one of my favorites, because it's got these tents, and it's got the sunset. I went on this month-long hiking trip before. I think I mentioned this. It feels like deja vu, so I think I have. And we camped in the Rocky Mountains for 4 days, and we camped in Washington State, some national forest, for over a week. We camped by the coast, and there was a backpacking trip that was 4 days long. Yeah, the trip was to the Pacific Northwest, but we did, you know, make some stops on the way there. And it's just, oh man, it just brings back memories to look at this paper pad, specifically the page that I showed you guys, because that looks like just looks like the scene, you know, at the Rocky Mountains, just like the tents. I just remember sitting outside and just thinking how beautiful it was. I have some photos where the sun is just setting over the mountains, and it's all purpley and reddish, and it's just so beautiful. And before that trip, I never hiked before or camped before in my entire life. And it was 30 days of hiking and camping, so it was intensive. But I really discovered a lot about myself through that trip. And then this Treasures paper pad, I will not flip through every single page for this one. Just this one just brings me so much memories, and plus it's smaller. This is by DCWV. It's $4.99, retail $19.99. 24 sheets with special treatments. There's 48 sheets total. And it's called Treasures. And someone peeled off the sticker already on one side, so let me just finish the other side. Okay, let's try to do this. Oh dear. I like the grunginess of it, like the keys. Okay, yeah, this is not working. But it's just also like retro and like vintagey and grungy. The brick wall there. Okay, maybe. Again, keys, those are cool. And some cut apart pages. This is some text. It looks like it's distressed. Kind of like different colors there. And these are embossed. This is, some of these strips are glossy. I don't know if you can tell. This is normal print. It's grungy. Oh, and then all of the license plates are shiny and glossy. These letters are shiny and glossy too. Yeah, I liked this a lot. I want to go Tuesday morning to try and find stuff for this project that I'm doing. I'm making a scrapbook for one of my mock trial coaches, the head coach. He's also my English teacher. So I had to make a little scrapbook because I've known him for 4 years. And I mean, I guess I could use some of this grungy stuff. It's not really his style, but I don't know, it's my style and I'm making it. You know, I might as well incorporate some of my style into it, because it was my experience too. Can't incorporate this at all. We had nothing to do with nature on the team, but yeah, that is everything. Oh yes, favorite items. This clearly. I'm really excited to find these, because I love writing with brush markers. and I think this is the only pack that I saw at the store. It says that it came out in February 2018, so it must have been sitting in that Tuesday morning that I went to for at least a month or two. You know, maybe they had it in the back for a while. And there's just so many colors. The Tombow packs come with like 10 or 12 colors, and this has 24. And I have the bright pack, and it doesn't have primary colors. Like, it doesn't have red, which is my favorite color, which is a little upsetting. But this has red, so I'm excited about that. I'm probably gonna try these out this evening. I'm just gonna, you know, try to write a little bit with it. Oh, but this will help me with my scrapbook project, because I will want to brush letter a bunch of stuff on the pages. And these are perfect. I might also incorporate some of this chalkboard stuff just because it looks cool. It's like, it's got that texture. Yeah. Oh, but then again, you can't feel it through the scrapbook pages, because I've got plastic page protectors, and yep, scrapbooks have plastic. So maybe not, actually. So I bought this because it looks cool, but also because of the texture. And if you can't feel the texture, that defeats the purpose. Might use some of these. Oh boy, I got off track. Favorite things: the brush markers, the paper pad, and let's pick a third thing. Maybe. Okay, I'm stuck between these and the batteries. Practical and functional, pretty. We'll just put all four of these things in my favorite things, because I've really needed batteries for a while. They had a lot at my Tuesday morning. And various types, too. They had 9 volts, they had D batteries, or whatever they're called. I honestly never use those. AAAs, AA's, and there were at least 5 of each. I'm pretty excited, because I have not seen any batteries in my house that aren't, you know, in remotes and things in a solid year. I might go back to pick up some more. I can't think of anything that needs batteries right now. But, you know, they'll come up, and probably should buy some more. Man, this video is now 17 minutes long. I thought I was going to stop it at 12 minutes. But you know me. And I did stutter a lot, but it's been a while. So I hope you guys have a great weekend, a great week, month. Probably won't see y'all for a while, but I'm still alive, going to college this fall, study English education, secondary education, minor in chemistry. I loved chemistry in high school. Anything else? No. I start school in August. Like I said, I'm graduating next week. I quit my job. My last day is this Wednesday, because it got really terrible. Now, I don't mind making drinks, and I honestly don't mind dealing with customers, even though I'm an introvert, and dealing with people really, really drains my energy. It was fine, but the amount of work that I have to do for getting paid $8.45 an hour, and I've been working there for 11 months now. I honestly thought I was going to work there for a whole year, but the job drives me insane, and I actually, and this is terrible, and this is maybe a little bit too much personal information, but I honestly think about, like, getting, like, seriously sick. Sometimes I'm just like, please let me get sick. Universe, Lord, somebody get me sick so I don't have to go to work. Somebody, maybe if I get injured in some way. I mean, I don't want to, you know, obviously get hurt, but if I get hurt, then I have to go to work. Like, if I break my hand, then I can't work. I mean, making drinks, it takes a bit of precision and, you know, dexterity. If I have to use my left hand, it won't be as good. Sometimes I think about, like, breaking my arms. Like, I don't have to go to work. Not like me breaking it, but like it getting broken somehow. Because I would not want to break my own arm. I'm not, in any situation that I've experienced, I'm not desperate enough to harm myself. But thinking those kinds of thoughts has made me realize that I really need to get out as soon as possible. So, it's not like it was a terrible experience. I I know it sounds like a terrible experience because I thought about breaking my arm. Not me personally, you know what I mean. But the stress of the job on top of all of my schoolwork and, like I said, not getting paid enough, and then oftentimes I'd be working by myself because I'm inside of a grocery store, so it's just a little tiny Starbucks. But still, honestly, the job needs 2 people working at all times because I'm making the drinks, I'm bringing up customers, I'm cleaning everything, and that includes all the tables outside, taking out the trash, cleaning the Starbucks itself, and then sometimes, there are a couple of customers, and sometimes I have more than 30 to 40 drinks to make in an hour, and I'm working by myself. Sometimes I've actually watched the clock, and some drinks I can make in 40 seconds, especially the iced ones. I don't know why I'm rambling so much, but yes, I'm quitting my job, which means I'm not going to make any money over the summer. I might get a job, but I'm going to school an hour away from Central Ohio, so I can't hold it for that long, and so, employers might not want to employ me if I'm only going to be working for about a month or so. I'm going to focus on myself. I'm going to have free time. I'm going to relax because I've gone a little insane from my job and all the stress from school. I appreciated having the job. I liked the people there, most of them. There's a new person who I sincerely very much dislike, who does not listen, and who whines, and who makes things so improperly that I want to scream, and does not clean up after themselves. But I'm getting away from all of that mess after Wednesday, so lots of things to look forward to this summer. Going to an orientation day type thing in July. School starts this 19th, but freshmen move in on the 16th of August. So, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna stop rambling. Oh yeah, I already said have a great day 5 minutes ago, but see you later, guys.